No, you have to use your mouth too. It's a good picture, don't you think? We'll get her in just a second. What was Drenda's question? I can maybe start to answer while we're trying to figure it out. Oh, yeah, okay. She wanted to know about something that I had never heard of, but I guess is on her computer called BVRP. This is where Google is so handy. So let's just do a little search on Google, and we found out that it's a kind of software for mobile phones. I think we hear her now. Brenda, are you there?
Drenda.
Hey, Drenda, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm great. Now we've got the audio. So you were asking about some software that's on your PC?
Well, what happened is I was downloading something, and it said that I needed the DRVP software, and I wondered if it was important.
I don't think it is. Is it D or B?
My name?
No, the software.
Oh, D.
It's DVRP software.
Right.
I could see DVR driver. I don't know. I don't even see what this is. What were you downloading? Do you remember?
I think it was a game.
Oh, maybe it's looking for DirectX, maybe?
I don't.
Does that sound right?
I have no idea. That's why I wondered.
Yeah, there's only a few things that you need these days that you might come across. One is Flash for a game. You have Flash on your system, right? You know what Flash is?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that by going to Flash.com. Many games are written in Flash. Some games are written in Java, and there you could come a cropper if they need Java, but that's easy enough to get installed too. There was a little battle between Sun, which owns Java, and Microsoft. And Sun sued Microsoft saying, you're not making a real Java, and then Microsoft responded by, well, we're taking Java out of Windows, and some people have it and some people don't, but really the best thing to do if you need Java is to go to java.com. So it was flash.com and now java.com, and there's a little download button, and you just say download now, and that'll install it. And a lot of games use that. And then finally, if it's a game that's not coming in over the internet, those are internet games, Java and Flash, but it's a game that's not coming in over the internet, but you download and you install it and you run it from your computer, you probably need DirectX and a DirectX update. That might be what it was asking for, DirectX.
Well, would it also have to do with like QuickTime?
Well, not really. So you needed QuickTime too?
No, it's just something that keeps popping up that I felt
Yeah, you can get that free from Apple. It's apple.com/QuickTime.
Right.
It's just another video player like Windows Media Player or the Real Player. More and more programs, or video rather, on the internet is using QuickTime. I happen to like QuickTime. In fact, all our video podcasts go out in QuickTime format.
Well, I know you're an Apple person anyway.
Well, it's not merely that. It's that QuickTime allows you to do something, a video format called H.264 that gives you the best quality at the lowest file size, much better than anything else out there.
Oh, QuickTime is better?
Because of this H.264 support, yeah. So you may see, and that's why we use it for our podcasts, is we want to have the small file size, the smallest we can get, but we also want the best quality. H.264 gives you that. Windows it's an open standard. It's not an Apple standard. In fact, Microsoft is saying they will support H.264 in future versions of the Windows Media Player. It's just that they don't yet, and QuickTime 7 does. So you may occasionally run across video on the net that requires QuickTime 7. But again, that's a free download. DirectX you get by going to Windows Update. So it's certainly a worthwhile thing to do. If anybody asks you to download anything but these things I've named, these are all safe. Flash, Java, DirectX from Microsoft, QuickTime from Apple, well-known programs from big-name companies. But if you download a program that says you need X32Y and only we make it, I'd be very suspicious.
I am. I learned that from watching your show in the United States, which I wish was still here.
I know. They canceled us again, those sons of guns. But we're looking for a U.S.
Law.
It is their law. Well, it's everybody's laws because, a lot of people watch the show in the U.S. So we're trying to find a U.S. distributor. I'm sure we will be able to eventually.
So.
Yeah, it's a good show, isn't it?
It's excellent. That's where I learned all my computer jargon and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So you're right. I'm really glad that you had that instinct that, whoa, I'm not going to just automatically download it because they said so. Anytime a website is saying install software, you really have to be careful.
Right.
So these are the ones that I say are safe. Flash is safe, Java is safe, DirectX is safe, Apple's QuickTime is safe, Real Player is sort of safe.
Well, I'm not crazy about that.
I'm not either, because it installs so much other stuff, right? I prefer we didn't have to install Real Player, so I avoid that. I don't install it on my computers. But sometimes you go to a site, like if you want to watch Major League Baseball, for instance, you got to have the Real Player.
No, I don't worry about that. I don't like it.
Oh, good. All right.
Baseball. I don't watch it. I don't use
baseball.
the Real Player.
I don't need that. So, yeah, you're right. I don't know what DVRP is, and I think you were right not to install it. So I would look very carefully what it's asking, and if it's not one of those big name things from a big name company that you've heard of, don't install it, because it's could very well be spyware.
Right.
Do you remember the site that you were trying to get it from?
I think I was working. I've been downloading some games just to keep myself busy when I do genealogy a lot on computer.
That's neat.
But I was downloading just for something different to do from Big Fish.
Big Fish. Okay.
Games.
Let me look at Big Fish Games and see what they use. It may be.
I think it was that one.
Oh, it's let's see, Big Fish free downloads. Big Fish Games, a new game every day. 700. Oh, this is neat. So they may have, and it's not unusual. They may. I think this is a legitimate site. I wouldn't say that this is in any way a spyware site.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
I've got a lot of them from them, and I like them.
And sometimes what you'll have is, in order to make these things smaller, they'll have an engine that they all run on that you need to download. So it's possible that that's just something that they require. That's their engine. But look, if they have licenses with big companies like SpongeBob, I mean, I think this is a legitimate company. So I would say if they're saying that you need to download something before you play our game, it's probably just a driver or an engine that they say that they use for all their games, and I think that would be
that was the last one that I remember. But I know I'm on the computer a lot, and my kids call me geek.
I love it, Brenda. That's great, and it's all because of us. You can blame us, right?
My daughter comes over. She says, "Mom, why are you watching your geek show again?"
Oh.